Good morning to everyone. This is Agalia from Maths Department, Valia College of Engineering. Today we are going to see that Unit 2, Interpolation and Approximation. This interpolation and approximation for the second unit. First, you have to know what is interpolation. Just you have to know what is interpolation. The process of finding a value of a function inside the given range is called as the interpolation. For example, if we want to find a value, some number or anything else of a function, there will be some limit that is called as a range from where to where. So that is called as a interpolation. Now we'll see that among the interpolation, first method we are adapting is Lagrangian polynomials. Lagrangian polynomials, and the same one. The special cases are equal and unequal intervals. Equal and unequal intervals. So here, in the Lagrangian method, they are giving equal intervals also we can adapt, and also unequal intervals also we can adapt the same formula. So the formula was given here. Lagrange's interpolation formula: x given, finding y in terms of x. Let y equal to f of x be a function which takes the value y equal to y0, 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 y1, etc. up to yn, corresponding to x is equal to x0, x1, x2, etc. up to xn. So here two values are played a major role. First one is x and next one is y. The x's can be split into x0, x1, x2, etc. Up to xn here, and also y is equal to y0, y1, y2, etc. up to yn here. So these are the two range of values which has been splitted like this, and y is equal to f of x, which is a function. Y is equal to f of x, a function. With that, we have these two ranges, x value and y value. For that, we are having the Lagrangian formula as y is equal to y of x equal to f of x. That gives x minus x1, x minus x2, etc. up to x minus xn divided by x naught minus x1, x naught minus x2, etc. up to x naught minus xn y naught. Okay, here in the first, just to see the formula in the first line, in the uppercase, everywhere we are using x in the uppercase, and in the numerator I'm saying in the first line, x only x values with minus x1, minus x2, minus x3 throughout the value was given. In the denominator, they are using, instead of x, every value in the numerator was same, except instead of x they are used x naught here. So just to remember a formula, it's very easy. In the just to remind the numerator alone, x minus x1, x minus x2, etc. up to, just modify that. Instead of x you have to add the value x naught here, so that is in the denominator, and then plus in the next value we are using x minus x naught, x minus x2. Here x1 is missing because we are going to use it in the denominator, so that we are not using here x naught to x2, etc. up to xn divided by, in the denominator you just see here, as such in the above line, here we are using x1 minus x naught, x1 minus x2, etc. up to xn into y1, plus similarly in the next case like that it will have x minus x naught, x minus x1, x minus x3 will come because x2 will be displayed in the denominator. That is what they have given here. This is the Lagrangian formulas. It will goes up to yn like that. Here it is given as a dotted, that means etc. like that else. So I'm just explaining. If first value you have to, in the denominator I'm saying, in the first case you have to use x naught, second case you have to use x1, third case you have to use x2, and similarly it goes on up to xn value. This is the Lagrangian polynomials with equal and unequal intervals. Now we are seeing a formula. See here, Using Lagrange's, this is a question they have given. Using Lagrangian interpolation formula, find f of 4 given that f of 0 equal to 2, f of 1 equal to 3, f of 2 equal to 12, f of 15 equal to 35, 78 they have given here. So here using the Lagrange interpolation formula we have to find out f of 4. See, f of value means automatically in the bracket they have given it is x value. F of x into that. That's why they have given here instead of x, they have given other values. So first, what you have to do here is f of x means the f of x means here x is equal x not equal to 0, x1 equal to 1, and x2 is equal to 2, then x3 equal to 15 here. And also we know that y equal to f of x, which is a function. So for that we have to take it that f of 0 equal to 2 means that is y not equal to 2. Then f of 1 means it is y1 equal to 3. F of 2 means y2 equal to 12. And f of 15 means y3 is equal to 35, 80 value. Okay. So next one, Lagrange's interpolation formula. Here, the formula has been displayed. What we have seen in the previous video, previous PPT. The similar thing has been written here, and now I'm applying instead of y is equal to f of x. There, instead of f of x, I'm applying f of 4 because I'm going to find out that f of 4. So that I have written here. First value, we know that x is a 4. That was given in the question itself. So that I've given 4 here minus. I already given the tablet column x naught value, x1 value, x3 value, etc. So I've given the tabular columns. There I'm taking the values for x naught as 1 and x1 and x1 as 1 and x3 as 15 and so on so on. In the bracket they have given 2, that is for y naught. And similarly for the next case using y2 is a 3 and y4 as 12 and y5 as 35, 87 which is given here. And first, what you have to do is the procedure of the mathematics is first you have to uh, use the numerator values first. First, you have to calculate the numerator values, then you have to do the denominator value, and then only you have to divide both the values. So, first, you have to check the numerator. 4 minus 1 is 3, 4 minus 2 is 2, and then 4 minus 15 is minus 11, so that you have to multiply 3 into 2 into minus 11, you have to multiply. And the next case also 4 minus 0 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 4 minus 15 is 11. That is also you have to multiply. Similarly in the denominator also 0 minus 1 minus 1, 0 minus 2 minus 2, and 0 minus 15 minus 15. So minus is, if you are having minus, you just keep it with you, because in some cases minus and minus will get be cancelled. But anyway, just write all the minus signs if you're having 3 or 2 anything else. So that was written here. And then after this calculation, they have to use the calculation. First, you have to calculate the numerator values, then you have to calculate the denominator values, then you have to divide both the values and you have to write. That was done here as equal to 77.99. That is equal to this approximated. See, clearly the topic has been given, it is interpolation and approximation. Interpolation means finding a value within a range. That is the interpolation. Approximation means if we are getting that value in a decimal value, you have to make it in the approximated value. That is the thing has been given. It is 77.99 means obviously it is 78. Next, find the second degree polynomial fitting for the following data. So here they have given simply polynomial. So we have to find out y is equal to f of x some value. That data was given here. For x, they have given 1, 2, 4. Y, they have given 4, 5, 13. By Lagrange's formula for 3 points is Lagrange's formula has been displayed here as we have seen before. So now it was used in the problem y is equal to x minus 2, x minus 4 divided by y minus 2, y minus 4 into 4 plus etc. up to x minus 1, x minus 2 divided by 4 minus 1, 4 minus 2 into 13. So whatever the values as given in the tabular column was written here. Now what we have to do, because we don't know what is x, that means obviously we will obtain a polynomial itself here. First you have to multiply the numerator I have told you. So x minus 1, x minus 2 into x minus 4 has been in the first value, that is when you are multiplying both two values you will get x square minus 6x plus 8, and divided by 1 minus 2 into 1 minus 4 we get minus 1 minus 3 into y naught value is 4 plus next x minus 1 into x minus 4 is x square minus 5x plus 4 divided by 2 minus 1 into 2 minus 2, that is minus 2 into 1 into y1 value, that is 5 plus x square minus 3x plus 2 divided by 3 into 2 into 13. These values are given here. So then what we have to do is first you have to check all the denominator values whether it is same or not. No, the denominators are not same. And the next you have to check the you have to multiply that y naught y1 value and y2 value with their corresponding polynomials. So first in the first case x square minus 6x plus 8 into 4 has been given. So 4x square minus 6x plus 32 will comes, and then here and in the next case we'll have 5x square minus 25x plus 20 will come, and in the next case 13x square minus 39x plus 36 will come. Now you have to you have to take the LCM of the values for throughout the denominators. 3 minus 2 6, that means you will get the value as 6 as the LCM. 6 as the LCM. When you're taking 3 minus 2 and 6, finally we'll get the value 6 as the LCM. So then check the first value. Here we are having 3 in the first case. So if you are taking 3 LCM, 6 LCM means with the 3 you have to multiply 2 in the numerator, 2 value in the numerator. Then that means we will get, already we are having 4x square, so that means it becomes 8x square minus we are having 24x, there we are multiplying 2 means it will get 48x plus already we are having 32, so there we will get 64. And then in the next case here you are having the denominator for minus 2, that means you have to multiply 3 in the numerator. X square minus 5, already we are having 5x square minus 25x plus 20, so with that you have to multiply 3. That means 5 into 3 15x square, 15x square, and then minus already we are having 25 means 75x, 75x, then plus 20 was there, that means when you are multiplying 3 means you will get 60. Okay, then it is 60 by plus in the next case we are having denominator as 6, so there is no need to multiply any values, we'll keep as it is. 13x square minus 39x plus 26 will be as it is. So and now one doubt was raising here. So what does that means? In the first they think they have given 8x square minus 48x plus 64, everything was okay, but in the next case when we are multiplying or else we are taking LCM anything value, but in the denominator we are having minus value minus 2, so that minus was taken in the numerator itself, that's why they have written the opposite signs. The x square become minus 15x square, and then minus 5x becomes plus 75x, and then plus 4 becomes minus 60 here. Just saying that all the multiplicated values and then divided by 6 will be written here. That 6 was taken in the common because it was common to all the values. No, that's why they have taken the 6 as a common value in the outside. Now just go through that. 8x square was here minus 15x square plus 13x square. Just calculate that value. Finally you are getting 6x square. And then calculate the minus 48x, then 75x plus 75x minus 39x, By concluding that value, we will have minus 12x. Then 64 minus 60 plus 26 has been given here. So that means you'll get plus 30. So finally, we are getting that 1 by 6 into 6x square minus 12x plus 30. If you are taking 6 inside, automatically the first value 6 and 6 will get cancelled. So x square is obtained. And then minus 12 divided by 6 becomes 2x. That is minus 2x. And then plus 30 divided by 6 will get us 5. That's why they have written y equal to f of x equal to x square minus 2x plus 5. See here, this is a second degree polynomial we have obtained. Whatever the question they have asked, that means a hint of answer was given there. That is second degree polynomial. That means our answer will be in second degree. Okay, that is the hint was given in the question itself. Now we can see the next one. The following table gives certain corresponding values of x and log 10x. Compute the value of log base 10 323.5 by using Lagrange's formula. The table column they have given the values. Now log based in they have given the values. Now you have to name it as x0, x1, x2, etc. x3. That was given in the solution. Now as similarly we know that Lagrange's formula. So first you have to write that everywhere you have to write, because there was the special mark was given for this formula because it is an elaborated one. So keep it in mind, don't left out the formula, and it is very easy to remind also. Already I have given hint. Now, substituting these values in Lagrange's interpolation formula, we get f of 32.5. That was asked in the question. So instead of x, you have to apply this decimal value minus x x1, x2, x3, etc. up to xn. Like that will goes on. But here it was given only a three values, that is x0, x1, x2 and x3. So x0 will be displayed in the denominator. Therefore we have to take only three values that was written in the numerator. That is what I have given is x minus x1. The 323.5 is x minus x1 or x1 value is 322.8. Next, similarly, next x minus x2, that is x value is 323.5 minus 324.2, and also for the x3 also divided by, now x naught minus x1, x naught minus x2, x naught minus x3 was given here into y1 value. So what the complication was here is all are decimals. So better we can use the calculator to calculate the value, then only we can able to give the exact answer here, because if it is in decimal means, I think it will be somewhat complicated, I think so. So better you can use the calci. And then in the next point, that the same thing was given here. Similarly, the continuation was given in the next PPT. Here, finally, I've already told, first you have to do the numerator calculations. First you have to do the numerator calculations, and then second one the denominator calculation, and finally dividing both the values, then you have to multiply with the y values, and that was given here minus 0.07996 plus 1.18794 plus 1.83897 minus 0.43708. After adding all the values, finally f of 323.5 is equal to 2.50987 was given. This is the value. Next, another formula, another problem using Lagrange's formula fit a polynomial to the data. Simply they have given x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. See, it is not an equal interval, it is an unequal interval. Why I am saying unequal interval means, check the x value 0, 1, it was equal, and then actually if you are having equal interval means after 1 you have to have 2, but there was given as 3 is the third place, and then fourth, that was given here. So that means it is an unequal intervals. And now the solutions they have named as x0, x1, x2, x3, and y0, y1, y2, 3 has been given. And first you have to write the Lagrange's formula, and then I have given that x minus 1, x minus 3, x minus 4 divided by 0 minus 1, 0 minus 3, 0 minus 2. Directly I have applied all the values into minus 12, that is y naught, plus all the values as it is, whatever given in the tabular column I have written here as per the formula. And finally, I am getting the value as x minus 1, x minus 3, x minus 4 divided by minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, minus 12, plus x into x minus 1, x minus 4 divided by 3, 2 minus 1 into 6, plus uh, x into x minus 1 into x minus 3 divided by 4 into 3 into 1 into 12. So these are the values. Now just see in the first values, minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, and there you are having minus 12. So that minus also will be multiplied, means all the value becomes positive. So first value will becomes positive, automatically all the minus will be cancelled. In the second one, you just check the denominator, 3, 2, minus 1. No minus was there in any other values. So obviously this second value will becomes minus of x into x minus 1, x minus 4 divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into 6. And in the last value no minus was there, so no problem. So in the next line what they have done here is obviously the first value x minus 1, x minus 3 and x minus 4 was given here, minus x into x minus 1 into x minus 4 into x minus 1, x minus 3 was given here. So just they have multiplied the polynomials, just they have taken out the common value, that is x minus 1 was common in all the polynomials, so they have taken out. That's why they have written x minus 1 as a common, and within the bracket they have written x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 12 minus x square plus 4x plus x square minus 3x. This was given. And in the next line they have completely calculated value as x square minus 6x plus 12. Now you have to multiply it remaining value x minus 1, x square minus 6x plus 12, which is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus x square plus 6x minus 12. What we have to do after the calculation, finally we are getting y of x is equal to x cube minus 7x square plus 18x minus 12. And now after getting this polynomial, here I can apply x equal to 2, because they asked to find out x equal to 2. That's why I am applying that 2 instead of x in the polynomial. So finally I am getting the answer as y of 2 is equal to 4. Thank you.